South Africa will be guaranteed at least one place in the Super Rugby semi-finals next weekend after the Lions and the Sharks were pitted against each other in this final quarter-final fixture of 2017. The Lions are at home and they are first qualifiers up against the Sharks, who came in 8th after the regular season. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Super Rugby season of 2017. It is the Lions at home versus the Sharks in the match of the weekend, where the Lions are finishing first qualifier at home to face the 8th place side, which are the Sharks. It is a strong team for the Lions and it is absolutely booming here at Emirates Airline Stadium, or Ellis Park as some have still called it, but it's a very good side here. The Lions only losing one game this whole entire season, so you know straight away that these guys are quality. A very strong forward pack, a very young and exciting front row. Van Rooyen, Marks and Trier along the front, Ferreira, Mostert in behind, Creel, Smith and Ackerman, one of the best back rows in the competition this season. Cronje will start with Yantes at fly half as Forster and Mapu in the centre, Skosan and Combrick on the wings, with Kudzea at fullback for the Lions. As for the Sharks, well, they just played the Lions in the last week of the regular season and got pretty comprehensively beaten as well. They've got stuff to learn and they've got to pull it all out here against the Lions and try and make amends for what happened in the final round of regular season play. The team still not half bad, is it, when you got to look at the side and say they did only come 8th, which is still a tough ask as it is. Their team lines up a bit like this with the Toyo Pele and Ustazen in the front row. It's another Ustazen and Louis in the second row with Van der Walt and the two De Preer brothers lining up in the back row. Reinhardt gets the start at 9 with Bosch outside him at 10. It's Ustazen and Arm in the centres of Van Wyk and Nkosi on the wings, and Volvo at fullback for the Sharks. We look all set to go here, the Sharks and the Lions. It is all on the line. It is winner take all in this quarter-final fixture. There is a decent crowd sitting here at Emirates Airline Stadium ready to try and support their team, who were of course losing finalists in 2016, to go one step further and try and make it to grand final winners. It all starts here though. It is quarter-final rugby, Super Rugby 2017. Whistle goes from the referee and we are underway. Out to Yantes, kicks away to the left side and Mostert gets a push the ball and it's Bosch who takes it straight through the middle already, and away come the Sharks, kicking this one deep down into Lions territory. Kudzea. Oh, Kudzea is hammered. Sharks look to turn over, but they do not. Just hanging on and thumped away from Creel. He has given that as much as he can and up towards halfway, 10-metre line from the box kick of the back row. This is a chance here for a turn. Back he goes. Cronje does well too. Gets away to Quagga Smith. Out the back, desperate pass. Skosan comes away with it and finds Ferreira. Sharks good on defence early on as they try and turn over the ball, but the Lions, as tenacious as they could be, do not hang on. And now here come the Sharks. Big passes wide. Finding it out to Nkosi, who kicks it long. Straight to the hands of Kudzea, who's lining one up himself. He smashes away. Creel is chasing hard alongside Ustazen, and the ball has got it to touch, and Volvo at the back. First mistake goes to the Sharks. Well, he should have left that bounce. It was a tricky one. You've got to credit the kick away from Kudzea. Here is Malcolm Marks away to Cronje, and here's Yantes now. Oh, well played. Out to Yantes, getting a fend on after the step. He sits just inside the 22. Pick and go. Terrible play. Mapu away to Skosan, and the first try of the match goes to the Lions. Left side. Skosan scores, and it's 5-0 home team with the lead. Numbers game all down the pitch. You see it pop out here. Creel spotted the space. Terrible ball. Mapu did well. And still numbers as well out to his left if he needed them. Skosan, he's an exquisite finisher. And he put that one perfectly to the line. Well played, Creel and Mapu. They both got hit hard, but they put the team first there with some quality passing. And Lions strike first and they lead 5-0. So our Yankees will have the first shot at goal. It's lining up out on the left-hand side. A small breeze coming from behind him as he lines up his left boot. And nails it straight between the uprights. It is 7-0 Lions over Sharks. Still early days here, but a good start for the home side after 15 minutes. Bosch back to halfway. Kicks this one high. Very, very long kick by the Sharks. And Creel is back there and cleans it up. Plucker Smith, his back row partner, gets a hefty hit as he tries to offload. Now it's a quick pick and go here. Away on the left side. Bring back to Mapu. He's still looking at that support line for Creel. Creel's all alone. He can find someone in Ferreira. Ferreira does very well to hold that ball up, but it might not be enough here. As the Lions coming over the top quickly. And the Sharks will turn it back. Kicked away quickly. Estason has not given that any thought at all. He's just smacked it looking to the corner. And oh, he's been put back. What a tackle from the chase of the Sharks. Have put him in his own and goal. And what looked like a miraculous save from Skozan has turned into a beautiful piece of kick chasing. Sharks with a massive opportunity now to even things up. 23 gone. They go to Van Wyk on the right-hand side. And it's De Pleer. He takes contact. Bosch going wide. There's so many numbers out here. It's got to be a try 100 times over. And the kick, oh my God, it's just about there. Almost miracle work from Arm, but he could not get it down in time. Should have gone wide, the Sharks. There were so many numbers out there. Yanchis goes, when he goes flat and he goes wide, he's gone straight out there. And Nkosi, oh, this is close. But Kuzia saved it again. Here's Mapu. Mapu running straight. Desperate pass goes loose. Picked up from De Pleer.
Wheelies.
All jumping in there. Sharks get another chance. Short ball back and Malapelli. Here's Nkosi going all alone. Oh, Mapu saves the day for the Lions. Sharks still on attack. They cut it back, Malapelli. Numbers here. Has to be a try. It is. Doesn't matter where the defense is. Gazova's gone, the big man in the second row. Louis scores. And the Sharks are back. Well, this was far too deep from the Lions in defense. Malapelli did well. Turned around. Look at this. Who was that? Skozan, it looks like. It was indeed standing inside his own and goal. And as soon as you get a big man in the forward pack to have a look at this, he saw it. Had numbers, he charged straight at the winger and said, if you're good enough, put me back in the field of play. He couldn't do it. And the Sharks, well, they hit back. And now this is a crucial kick here for Bosch right in front. No mistakes there. He kicks it over the youngster. And we are all tied up at 7-7. The Sharks hit back. Half an hour gone. We are back to the halfway line with Alton Yankees. Back underway we go very quickly into it, other Lions, and they got left side this time. Mapu, up it goes, Skozan! He saved his best for that! Well, he caused a try with some poor defence, but this time he saved the ball from finding touch. Marks, away to Mapu again! Mapu's through! He looks for a little grabber through! He's beaten them all! And little Mapu scores! A miraculous try for the Lions! There was nothing on, and Mapu just goes through a little grubber, beats the ball on speed, and scores a great try. Marks did well. Look at the defensive line. It was all out of shape. And once he had grubbered past some Volvo, he only had to beat the foot race of Oberstays, and he did that quite easily. Well, there was the mismatch. The question was finishing, but we know what Lanamapu is all about. And so quickly after kicking off, the Lions straight back into their work and straight back into the lead. Another shot at goal here for Elton Yankees. What can he do with this one? It's an easy position, and he strikes it straight between the uprights. And all the rich pricks in the top corporate boxes celebrate. 2 more points for the Lions. 14-7, a very, very quick reply from the Lions. They look to keep their hopes of back-to-back Super Rugby finals well and truly alive. Here's Quagga Smith looking to force his way through, but he's put down. Good tackle coming in from arm. Now here's a little room on the right-hand side. The short side rail. Pelly looks to hold them short. Combrick does well. Here's Cornier. Good run there from the scrum half, and turnover ball quickly away. And surprisingly, the Sharks have kicked it straight down the throat of Corsair. He's running it back, and he's got Yantes on the shoulder. Elton Yantes looks to kick over the top. He's wiped down. Krill is on the run, but we go back for the high tackle and a guaranteed try. It would have been for Krill. Yantes has tapped it. He's gone again. The try has gone straight through the middle, and he's knocked it on. Bit of a shame there for the Lions. Advantage has been played out here by the Sharks, and Combrick's tricking back now. He looks to make something happen. Van Rooyen, not the man they really wanted there. Mustard, not really either. Another one. This is getting bad now for the Sharks. Mustard's gone himself though. He's a little isolated. He's looking to make room here to pay. He goes out to Malcolm Marks. Marks running by himself. He looks to offload, gets it to Elton Yantes, does well. Here's Forster. He's a speedster. Knows his way forward, but he's a bit isolated, a bit too good for his support. Now the Sharks look away for Bosch, and he can't get it away. Sharks pile on in. Making things happen now. It's Daniel Dupree launches out to the left-hand side here. Nikosi kicks high into the centre field. It's pulled in now from Skozan. He's going to have another go. Oh my goodness, he is absolutely rattled. Skozan has been destroyed. Here's Ferreira. Trundling run from the second row. Lose the ball though. That pass look forward to Van Wyk. As the ball's gone down. No one has joined their breakdown, and the Lions have it. It's all falling apart here as we go into the 50th minute of this match, and we still play on.
Release.
Lions don't want to give this up. Turn it around to Mapu. They go nicely. Combrick on his shoulder. Can he get to him in time? He does. Combrick looks to hit up. Gets to Cornier. Cornier holds the ball nicely. He's got Mapu on his shoulder. Sharks though, numbers to the breakdown. And numbers over the ball. Turn it back to their side. Dupree giving it nicely, Bosch, and they cut back the other way now. That's a good break through the middle for Van der Waal. The captain does well. Here's a good run from on the left side, Nikosi, who's put it in touch. Well, what a final 20 minutes of referee's time that was, if not more. 14-7. Well, it should have been full time with the amount of extra time we've played, but as it turns out, that is the end of the first half. A little mistake with a kick from Nikosi has put the teams to half time. 14-7 the score, 60-40 is possession, but look at that territory. It is owned by the Sharks, 70-30. Back the other way, the Lions forced to play out of their own half. Line break, so a bit of a killer for the Sharks at the moment. 7 by the Lions has put them always on the back foot defensively, but they've covered well, making 48 tackles in that first 60 minutes that they call a first half. A couple of loose penalties at the end just about could have cost the Sharks, but the Lions, again, territory is a real winner. Keep a team pinned down. They can't even accumulate 3 points in a row. 14-7 the score. The Sharks in this game, but the Lions have command at the moment with a 7-point lead. Back to halfway come the Sharks, and it's Bosch with ball in hand. He's been in a lot of play in this first half. As the Sharks fly half, he's kicked deep now. Van Rooyen, another high tackle. This time it looked like Van der Waal, the captain, a man you would not expect to be doing anything silly like that. And now I would imagine the Lions will be happy to wind things down, kick for touch, look to play a little bit of territory. And that is exactly what they do through the boot of Yantes. Line out now. If they can score next here, the Lions, this could be a nail in the coffin. To the front they go, and it's pulled down nicely for Eric, and they get a towel to Yantes already. And he runs away from one, looks for his offload. Ackerman does well to pick up. Worcester, desperate pass everywhere. Mapu cleans it up. Worcester straightens up. Forster, that is a munching tackle. He offloads beautifully. Yantes away to Combrink. This will be try of the season. One of the best you'll see in Super Rugby. Combrink scores, and the Lions are in. That is magic. Pure magic from the Lions. Oh, we don't quite see the full extent of that. The real magic was earlier on. But the Lions, they get the big plays when they really matter. That ball right there. A 3-on-1 tackle. And it went to hand as well. It's almost unbelievable. Over goes Combrink. And the Lions can finally breathe. Another important kick. They're all super important at the moment for both sides. Yantes is lining up his third of the day. Steps up on the 22, way out on the right-hand side, and he makes no mistake about that one either. Good kick from the Lions fly half, and it is 21-7. How quickly one play can change the game. One moment of magic. That is all it took. Up goes the kickoff from Bosch, and Marks flies high, but no one followed him on the journey. In the end, the Sharks trying to force the play after getting the intercept.
Crouch.
Have given away a forward pass. Cronje ball in hand for the Lions. Starting over Faf de Klerk, which is really saying something about his form. Oh, good shove here from the Sharks. They get a little bit of advantage here in the forwards. It is a scrum time of all places. They quickly go wide, and it's instantly knocked on. Nikosi does a terrible error. And that little glimmer of hope the Sharks had of getting back into this game has been quickly destroyed.
Bind. Set.
Again, it's a scrum though, and that's where the Sharks just bulldozed the Lions. 55 gone. Who will take this little piece of advantage again? It is the Lions who look to have it secured, and they do. It's Ackerman who goes for a bit of a run. Pass it to the Sharks. Nikosi gets another go. It's Van der Waal going back inside to the toy.
Release.
Well, the Lions are gifting opportunities away here too. The Sharks, his arm looks to go himself, and he's driven backwards. They go again. A tidy little run from Renak as well. He is a strong player. Lewis, the try scorer. Great ball! And through goes the middle of Renak again.
Release.
Good tackle at the back, could see it. Around the fringes, the Sharks really are cutting ribbons. Inside and out they go. Nikosi finally gets away to one. Good tackle, but a good pass. Chance for a turnover. The Lions quick on the ball. Now they go wide. Dupre, good pass. Relapelli, his numbers out here if he can use them. Goes ends on behind. And he is just keeping up in front there with Van Wyk. Still there. Lewis goes away. Oh, big tackle on Van der Waal. Once again, it sits up. The stays in the fan. He's close, but he's in touch, is he? No. Very well played there to keep that out. Van der Waal, another go, but Van Roon's turned him over. Try against the Purple ball. Away it goes to Ryan Combrink. Now there's a chance for the Lions to break away. Combrink over the top. Combrink still going. And there is 50 metres quickly peeled off by the Lions. Now it's a box kick up. Not the first tactic you'd see Mostert do it all. And now the Sharks look to break back out in their 22.
Release.
Oh, it's such a long way back for the Sharks. They go right. Bosch does well. He does very well. Van der Waal getting the ball away to Arm, who's strong, but he's lost it out to Malcolm Arts. And here's Skosan again trying to get away. Good tackle from Van Wyk. Pass to Vorster. Vorster's looking. He's wow! How did he get that ball away? Mostert's there. Mostert will score. The Lions will seal it comprehensively in the end. 26-7 over the Sharks. Well, Vorster's been quiet, but he really put that one beautifully on point. How he did it in the midst of that tackle. He took his time with ball in hand, but that try, one of the greats. Look at this, the kick, gotta be. How did he get that away? Up goes the second rower. And when you've got a lock against the prop, you've got to back him every day to get up and claim that ball. Well identified space there from a player like Forster, who has not had his best game of ball in hand, but he's really defended well and controlled this midfield for the Lions. They'll be going to the semi-final. The Sharks, well, down by 21 now. Comprehensive change here. The Sharks really come out. They were looking to make a difference, but they haven't done any of that at all. Changes coming for the Sharks as well. Couple in the forward pack. Ralapelli making his way off as well as the toy. Here comes Bosch. He's had a bright first half, but it's all fallen away in the second. Here's Ackerman. How did he get that away?
Release.
Tembu coming on for the prayer as well. Still changes coming. Here come the Sharks looking to exploit some wide room. Well, how did that get away to Quagga Smith? I have no idea. He just had the ball. There is full time. It is irrelevant now what happens. It's the Sharks. Oh, they look to do something, but Istonation has knocked that on. And quickly across. Now they attack. Ackerman looking for Yantes, but he's given it away. And what would have been a great try has been called back. Well, you've got to say the Sharks should have scored 3 tries of their own. But the Lions have taken their chances, and they are victors in the 2017 quarterfinals against the Sharks. Well, the Sharks will be ruining missed opportunities. How many times did they have the ball inside the Lions 22, but failed to put it away for points? The Lions, on the other hand, clinical. One was really a big breakaway, but most of them were well-constructed tries. Mostert off the kick, Skosan, Mapu and Combrink. Combrink with try of the season. No question about that one whatsoever. Yanchi's on fire with the boots. 4 out of 4 from the tee. As for the Sharks, just the one try for Louis, and it was converted by Bosch. Overall, an average display from the Sharks. They were right in this game for a good period, but it was right until that absolute piece of magic from, well, the whole back line, but finished by Ryan Combrink, that has given the Lions that difference maker. Mostert put the cherry on top with his towering high kick catch that has put them cleanly in front. But for a good part of this game, it was 14-7. The Sharks just could not capitalise. Every chance they got, they blew back the other way. Well, the stats did not change very much from half-time. The possession still heavily with the Lions territory, heavily with the Sharks, but handing her is 23-4. But it was line breaks that the Lions got the most of, 10-6. But you look at that and you say, Sharks, 6 line breaks, you should have scored at least a couple more tries. Other than that, though, it is dominance by the Lions, and that is why they are heading to the Super Rugby semi-finals. They'll be joining a couple of other teams as well, 3 to be exact, and they will be lining up against the Hurricanes in semi-final number 2. So that is an exciting prospect for next weekend. But until then, thank you for tuning in and watching. Hope you've enjoyed Super Rugby so far this season. There is, of course, semi-finals and the final to play out. So I'll be tuning in for all 3 of those matches. So I hope to see you all there for those ones as well. Next up, it is semi-final number 1 between the Crusaders and the Chiefs. Hope to see you all there for that one as always. And until then, thanks for watching and take care.